This is the iPad Air 4. Compared to my 2017 MacBook Pro, the single-core performance is 81% higher, the multi-core performance is 77% higher, and the GPU performance is 73% higher. It supports Touch ID, Apple Pencil, touchscreen, and 10 hours battery life. This is the 2017 MacBook Pro, whose single-core performance, multi-core performance, and GPU performance are approximately half of the former. It does not support Touch ID, Apple Pencil, and touchscreen. The battery life is far less than the nominal 10 hours. As you see in the title, I was trying to turn iPad Air 4 into my next editing device in the past months. However, in the face of the old MacBook Pro, whose hardware performance was crashed, the iPad Air 4 finally failed, and it was still defeated because of the iPad OS, which the iPad is most proud of. Next, I will spend a few minutes explaining the 3 main reasons. The first problem is that there is no progress bar when copying files in the file. When copying files in the file applications of the iPad OS, you cannot see the progress bar that usual software shows. This problem has been criticized since the creation of iPad OS. The lack of a progress bar sometimes causes editors to feel worried and uneasy. And it is also difficult to troubleshoot the cause of failure when additional equipment fails. The second question, LumaFusion is still immature. LumaFusion is known as the strongest editing software for the iPad OS. In fact, in terms of users who do not manage keyboard and mouse, LumaFusion does. But with the arrival of the Magic Keyboard, iPad OS support for the mouse cursor is gradually improved. LumaFusion's disadvantages in multitasking are becoming more and more obvious. Typically, when performing this operation, LumaFusion chooses to place a new full-screen window, while Final Cut Pro uses a small window in the upper right corner to process it while maintaining the window layout. The latter method can often complete multiple edits in the clip at the same time to achieve the highest efficiency. LumaFusion, however, uses a large icon solution that is better for touchscreen users at the moment when accessories such as Magic Keyboard and other sites are released. The functions of software is obviously lagging behind the development of hardware. The third question is the management of background application permissions by iPad OS. The background management of iPad OS is basically the same as that of iOS, which also enables iPad to run smoothly without much RAM. However, iPad OS cannot achieve background rendering, background uploading, and other operations. Say, once you log out of YouTube, your iPad will not continue uploading in the background. After trying these days, I still pick up my old MacBook Pro. The idea of using iPad as the main editing device is too advanced, too ideal, and somewhat absurd. But with the development of the iPad, the day for iPad to edit videos will finally come.